the mystery of the whole flowing sapun fruit. Turns out it's not just an ordinary caterpillar. Opening. As seen now. Have you ever bought a sapodilla fruit that looks smooth from the outside, but when you cut it open, the inside is all smashed? And look at how these small winged ants move, and you can clearly see the shape of the winged ant's body. In the first 10 seconds of the video, we can see the flesh is dry like sawdust. There are white spots that resemble flour. Some areas are black. All that's left are thin fibers. The big question is, what pest causes such severe damage? Most people immediately suspect caterpillars. But strangely, when they look for pests inside the fruit, they find tiny, winged ants. How is this possible? Are ants now a fruit pest? Or is there something bigger behind it all? Let's dissect this Sapodilla mystery case, one by one. Chapter 1. Confusing early symptoms. Some fruits appear flawless, but when you cut them open, the inside looks like burnt cotton. Take a close look at the first 10 seconds of the video. For strange symptoms appear simultaneously. The first symptom is white, flour-like spots. Among the flesh of the fruit, there are dense white lumps. The second symptom is that the flesh of the fruit becomes dry and reddish-brown. The third symptom is that in some areas, the flesh of the fruit, which was originally brownish-white, turns pitch black. The fourth symptom is that only thin fibers remain. Chapter 2. The investigation begins. We began our investigation with a kitchen knife. We carefully cut open an infected sapodilla fruit. We expected to find a fat worm inside, but there wasn't one. Instead, there were tiny ants. And what was surprising was that the ants had wings. Winged ants inside the fruit? How did they get in? Are these ants destroying the fruit? But wait a minute. Simply put, ants have tiny jaws. How could they possibly drill through the thick skin of a sapodilla, let alone make a deep hole and damage the flesh of the fruit? Something's wrong here. I remember the old lesson. Ants are visitors, not the main destroyers. They come because they're looking for something. But what? Chapter 3. Getting to know the perpetrators. It turns out this isn't a single pest attack. It's a syndicate attack. 4 parties are involved in the destruction of sapodilla fruit, the first perpetrator being the fruit borer caterpillar. Here's the main culprit. The tiny caterpillars of the salibria moth are the terrorists of sapun fruit. Adult moths fly at night, then lay eggs on the surface of the fruit that is starting to ripen. Once hatched, the tiny larvae immediately boring into the fruit. Once inside, they feast portions. The soft, sweet flesh is devoured completely, and because they eat inside, from the outside the fruit still looks smooth. But wait, if it eats the fruit flesh, why does it turn reddish-brown? Well, the answer is caterer drops. The caterpillar's digestive waste is dark red-brown. This waste mixes with the remaining fruit flesh and dries. So the red color we see is not the fruit flesh that changes, but the pest drops that accumulate. The second current is the WHATFLIS. Remember those white flour-like spots? That's it, mealybugs. These mealybugs are like tiny vampires. They pierce the flesh of the fruit with their needle-like mouthparts and then suck the sweet liquid from inside. Their bodies are coated in a white, powdery wax, which is why they look like wads of cotton or flour. They like to hide in crevices of the fruit or behind the stems. But interestingly, these mealybugs have a secret relationship with ants. The third perpetrator is the winged ant. It turns out that these tiny winged ants are not fruit pests. They don't come to eat sapodilla. So what's their purpose? Mealybugs, after sucking the sap from the fruit, secrete a sweet liquid from their bodies. This liquid is called honeydew. It tastes sweet and is high in sugar. Ants love this sweet liquid. So these ants act like breeders. They take care of the mealybugs, protecting them from predators, and sometimes even moving them to better feeding grounds. In return, they drink the honeydew the mealybugs secrete. The fourth culprit is fungus. Fungus enters through wounds made by borer caterpillars. These wounds are like open doors for fungal spores. Especially if the fruit is moist, fungus thrives. Not to mention the sticky honeydew from mealybugs. It's the best medium for the growth of black sooty mold. Chapter 4. Why are the fibers remaining? Pests like caterpillars and mealybugs are only attracted to the soft flesh of the fruit. It's the most nutritious and easily digestible part. These thin fibers are the fruit's supporting structure. They are harder, coarser, and less nutritious. Caterpillars don't have the enzymes to digest the cellulose fibers. Chapter 5. Where do the ants come in? The answer is they enter through an existing door. Remember the borer caterpillar? It makes an entrance hole when it first penetrates the fruit skin. Now, this hole is the entrance for the ants. The tiny winged ants can easily crawl through this hole to reach the mealybugs inside. Chapter 6. Conclusion and closing. So the bottom line is that this severe damage is the result of several pests' cooperation, not just one type. It turns out this mystery isn't the work of a single pest, but rather the coordinated work of a team of caterpillars, mealybugs, ants, and fungus. But with this knowledge, we can be better prepared to protect our crops. Don't let our beloved Sapodilla fruit fall victim to this pest syndicate. If you have similar experiences with other fruits, please share them in the comments. Who knows? Maybe we can solve the mystery together. Don't forget to like if the video is useful, share with your plant-loving friends, and subscribe so you don't miss the next pest investigation video. I hope this video is helpful and can broaden your horizons for the future. Thank you for taking the time to watch this microscope adventure video. Hopefully we can meet again in the next video, which will be more exciting and more tense.